Hello everyone, miss you all. I hope you all are fine and hope to see you soon. Today's lesson is singular and plural nouns. Before we start our lesson, we have to know what's the noun. Actually, a noun is a name of a person, a place, an animal, or a thing. Name of a person like a girl, boy, dad, Mrs. Jones, generally names of people. A name of a place like school, home, playground, zoo. A name of an animal like dog, bee, cow, lizard, frog. A name of a thing like book, flower, pencil, and shoe. Now we have to know the difference between singular and plural. A singular noun names one person, one place, one thing, one animal only one. We usually say a, an, or one before this noun. For example, when we say a book, that means only one book. When we say an apple, that means only one apple. When I say one boy, it means only one. Okay, but the plural noun names more than one person, one place, one thing, or one animal. For example, 2 books, 2 apples, 3 boys, some girls, and so on. Okay, now most nouns take s with plural, like the word pen. We add only s after pen. It will be pens. But some nouns take es if they end with sh or ch or ss or s or o or x. For example, bus, it ends with s, so the plural would be buses with es. Dress, it ends with ss, so the plural dresses with es. Dish, the plural is dishes with es. Watch, watches with es. Tomato, tomatoes with es. Fox, foxes with es. Some nouns take ies if they end with a consonant and letter y, like the word baby. If you want to change baby into plural, we have to cross the y and add ies, babies, because we have a consonant before y. But take care, if we have a vowel before y, we don't do this. We only add letter s. For example, toy, toys, we only added s. Why? Because we have a vowel before letter y. Some other nouns take ves if they end with f or fe. In this case, we have to cross the f or the fe and we add ves instead. Like the word wife, it ends with fe, so when we change it into plural, we have to cross the fe and change it into ves. And the word scarf, it has f, so when we change it into plural, we have to cross the f and change it into ves. Take care of them, please. Now take care. We have some exceptions. There are some nouns end with letter O, but they don't take es. How do we know them? We have to memorize them very, very well. What are these words? We have radio, video, photo, piano, hippo, and zoo. They all end with O, but when we change them into plural, we add only S. We add only S. We add only S. Don't forget, you have to memorize them very well. Also, there are some naughty nouns end with f or fe and also don't take VES. We have only two words, giraffe and roof. When we change them into plural, we add only S, giraffes and roofs. Okay, now you have to know the irregular plural nouns. That means they don't take S, ES, IES, or VES. Okay, how do we know, Miss? Actually, we have also to memorize them very well. Now I want you to repeat after me. I will say them with the singular and plural, and I want you to repeat after me several times, and you will memorize them. The first one is man. The plural of man is men. Men. The word woman. The plural of woman is women. Child. Children. Person. People. Foot. Feet. Ox. Oxen. Tooth, teeth. Goose, geese. Mouse, mice. You have to memorize them very well. Now we have three other words that stay as they are in singular and plural. They are fish, sheep, and deer. Yeah, for example, I say fish, one fish, and the plural is two fish, three fish, some fish. One sheep, two sheep, three sheep, some sheep. One deer, two deer, three deer, some deer. Now I want you to take care with these things. When we change the sentence from singular into plural, we have to know that the plural of there is there are. The plural of this is these. The plural of that is those. The plural of has, have. The plural of does, do. The plural of is or am is are. And when we see a or an before the noun, we have to cross them and replace them with some, or we don't put anything. For example, a pen is a singular word. If you want to change it into plural, we can say some pens or pens only without some. Take care of these, please. Okay, now what shall we do if we want to change a sentence, a whole sentence from singular into plural? First, you have to know we only change the noun, only the noun. But verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, and the word the don't change in the plural. I will give you an example. For example, the man is carrying a heavy box. If you want to change this sentence from singular into plural, we will take one by one word by one. The first one is the. As I told you, the stays the. So we keep that as it is. Now let's change man into plural. As you know, man is an irregular noun, so we don't put s, we don't say mans. We have to change it into man. The next one is the word is. As you know, the plural of is are. Now let's take carrying. Carrying is a verb. As I told you, verbs don't have plural, so carrying stays carrying. As you know also, we cross a or an and replace them with some, or we don't have to put anything. So if you want to put some, it's okay. If you want to leave it, without some, no problem. Okay, let's go to the next word is box. The plural of box is boxes with es, excellent, because it has x. Okay, boys, now we have some exercises. We will answer them together. The first one, change these sentences from singular into plural. Okay, number one, he has a new book in his bag. As I told you, we have to take one by one. The first one is he. The plural of he is they. The plural of has, have. When we see a or an or one, we have to cross them and change them into some, or we don't put anything. So we can say some, or we can't say anything. New stays new because it's an adjective. Book, books. Here we change the noun. In stays in because it's a preposition. His, it will be their. Bag, it will be bags. So the answer is they have some new books in their bags, or they have new books in their bags. Okay, in number 2, there is a deer in the forest. As I told you before, there is, we have to change it into there are. We have a, we cross a. Deer stays deer because it's from the irregular nouns. In stays in because it's a preposition. The stays the. Forest, it would be forests. So the answer is there are some deer in the forests, or there are deer in the forests. Okay, example number 3. My mobile is not working. Now the plural of my, our, mobile, mobiles, is, are, not stays not, working stays working because it's a verb. Number 4, the chair is small. The stays the, chair, chairs, is, are, small stays small because it's an adjective. Okay, now the next exercise is choose from the answers you have. Number 1, I see 3 women in the garden. Of course, I will not choose women's or women's. We will choose only women because it's an irregular noun. The plural of woman is women. Number 2, there are a lot of birds with S, birds with ES, birds with IES in the cage. Here we will choose birds with S because we don't have SHC, HSS, S or X, and we don't have Y to change it into IES. Number 3, they have 2 knives or knives in the drawer. I will not choose knife because knife means only one. I will not choose knives with S because it ends with FE. So I will choose knives with VES because when we see F or FE, we have to cross them and change them into VES. Number 4, there are 2 giraffes in the zoo. I will not choose giraffe because it means only one. I will not choose giraffes with VES. I will choose giraffes with S only because it's an irregular noun. That's all for today. Thank you for listening and see you soon. Bye bye.